morning, everyone. As an Australian bushflower essence practitioner, I wanted to share with you today the process of making a tincture. Now, I'm going to do this in two parts because when I was actually wanting to learn how to do that before I did my level 3 work with Ian White, I found it difficult to find exactly what I needed. So I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to do it in two parts. I'm just going to share with you the process. So if you are looking to make mother tinctures being the pure mother remedy that you make, that you then create your stock remedies from, then I hope that this is useful information for you. So first of all, I just want to say I'm talking about Australian bushflower essence tinctures, but you can make other tinctures, of course. So here's the process. So first of all, it is about preparation. And I don't just mean being organised, because of course being organised is important. You know, having the sterilised water, having the right bowls, knowing the area that you're going to make the tincture, etc, etc, etc. But what is super important is your energetic preparation, because this is a very sacred process that we're making a flower tincture. And it's not something, you know, everything is energy. And I'm sure you would all resonate and recognize that if you're not in a particularly good mood, or you've had a fight with your partner, or you're feeling perhaps really sad, that energy carries into the other things that we do. And we don't want to be putting that energy into our mother tincture. So having clear centered vibration is really important. And whatever it is that you do to achieve that, keep doing it. So, as I said, preparation is important. So, having a sterilised, vacuum sealed or glass jar that is new or sterilised that you use, boil it and cook it and make sure it's clean. You know, have that. Have the bowl, and I normally use a glass bowl. Have that ready. You know, have your sterilised water, which you can use, you know, purified spring water. That's what I use, and that's what I was taught to use. So, you know, to bring that with you. And that's probably the main things that you need from an organisational point of view. So, you know, decide what flower, you know, let's imagine you're making flannel flower. So of course you want to be sourcing where you find flannel flower, and you want to be out there when flannel flower is in season. You know, nothing worse than thinking, I want to go and make a flannel flower tincture, and then there's no flower. So obviously do your research. So let's imagine the day has come. You've got your backpack, you've got all of your stuff, you know where you're going, and you've created your intention and cleared your vibration, and off you go. And you come to the area where the flower is growing, and you need to find which flowers you're going to use. Now, to create this tincture, you need to connect to the flower. Now, I know some of you might be going, yeah, connect to the flower, but, you know, I hope that you're hearing it's really important. We don't just go find some flannel flower growing, grab a bunch of it out of the ground and throw it into the water. Because again, be mindful, it's all about the energy and the process and the honouring. Because the doctrine of signatures, the flower's intention, what Mother Earth knows this flower is here to give us, is all embedded, and we need to honour that. So the first thing I always suggest to people is find the flower, you know, just trust your intuition, be guided to here are the flowers that I'm going to use, this area. And then connect to the flower. Now, we're all going to do that in a different way. Whether you sit near the flower and do a beautiful meditation, whether you sit with the flower, take, you know, a drawing pad and pencil, and you sit and draw the flowers. You know, you don't have to be an artist. I'm certainly not an artist, but I have done this process, which is part of how Ian teaches what I'm sharing with you today. So, you know, draw the flower, connect to the flower, meditate, you know, whatever it is that works for you, don't just rush up and grab the flower. So we've sat, we've meditated, we've drawn, we've done whatever it is, and we're ready. So we don't now just grab it, pick it. We need to do it with integrity and honouring the flower and the energy. So you know, find some leaves or twigs that may have already fallen onto the ground and use those to delicately take the flower gently. And you know, maybe you've got a piece of cloth or something that you can place the flower on, so that when you're ready to carry all your flowers over to your tincture, they're prepared. They haven't just been plucked. The other thing that's really important is that you ask permission. Now, I'm not always the most patient person, and I am a fire sign, but I will definitely encourage you to try what I am saying, because it will make a huge difference to the whole process, your understanding of the essence and the energy and the flower and the calling. You know, thinking about the flower's diva energy, what is it? And it will also make a massive difference to the mother tincture that you are making. So hopefully this is something that you can really embrace. So once you've asked permission and you're ready, gently pick the flowers that you're drawn to, place them on your cloth. And here's a very...